215. Hashtag kid named at online kind. Hashtag VerseTV 215C.
Pride flags have no place in schools. Stop trying to force your sexual ideology onto kids. But I knew I was gay when I was 11, and kids were teasing me for it since I was like 8. If that's young enough to have some awareness of gay people, don't you think schools should teach kids that it's okay to be different and that it's not okay to bully people for it? But that's up to parents, okay? How about we let parents raise their kids and let school be a neutral ground for all beliefs? But schools should also take a stand against bullying, and that's what the pride flag is. To me, seeing a pride flag is like knowing that there's somebody here at this institution that sees me as human and is gonna have my back instead of telling me that I'm a freak or I'm going to hell. And that is exactly my problem. I don't want my kids to go to a school where they teach that being gay is okay. I'm raising them with a different belief system, which is that God hates fags, and that you are the devil incarnate, and also that we need to eradicate people like you by any means necessary. And you're not allowed to say that that's weird because it's my religion.
Okay, it looks like it cut off the last word, but technically, she said, you're not allowed to say that that's weird because it's my religion. This is my religion. Anyway, but she said, you're not allowed to say that's weird because it's my religion. So, my initial reaction is this is one of the best explanations that I've seen for why it's good to have rainbow flags in different places or other types of gay representation in other places, along with all of the other forms of representation in the world. Okay. And it made me think of the fact that, yeah, you know what? When I was a kid too, other kids would call me gay, you know? So to be like, my kid's not old enough to know about stuff like that. Yeah, but somehow they know about enough of it to call another kid gay. And maybe it's just because around the house, you can stand to raise your children differently. But perhaps it's because you speak of gays so negatively around the house. That's how they got their familiarity with the word. But they're going around calling kids like me gay. And also, kids often kind of know. They kind of know. They're often kind of correct. Not always, not always. I know examples of heterosexual dudes who grew up and are totally heterosexual sincerely, and kids used to call them gay because kids are stupid, or kids can be stupid. I'm sorry, kids can be anyway. But I say, imagine rainbow flags in school, and imagine us getting to the point that kids on the schoolyard no longer see calling somebody gay as a put down. You know, it's just like, oh, gay. It's a thing. Like everything else is a thing. And that's where we should go, ideally. And just another way to live. And yeah, limiting bullying is important because bullying can equal murder.
It can.
And if not from the bully itself, from the kid who goes home super depressed and commits suicide. Yeah. Anyway, now, okay, I'm divided on this. I will say it is an ignorant division of mine, but I do acknowledge that people, maybe it's the little bit of libertarian in me, but I feel that people do have the right to believe whatever religion they believe. And if your religion is like gay is wrong, God help your children, please. I feel nevertheless you have a right to do that, you know? And we shouldn't change that or no, I wish we would change it. Anyway, speaking of change, basic complexity, time for somebody else to change to talk. And then I'm going to come back with my 1 minute.
Wow. Yeah, definitely draw a blank. But in general, yeah, people all over the world have different mindsets, and it's like if you don't agree with it, move on, and nobody stopping you.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Nothing on the flag.
Um, as I personally have never had an issue with the flag. Um, I don't. I just me. I don't see nothing wrong with it at all. Um, like if said person has an issue with it, that's you. Do your thing over there.
All right. So yeah, I'll say, and maybe it's ignorant of me, and I'm even gonna backpedal a little bit with what I said about whatever your religion. Now I feel that again, I stand by my God help your kids if that's your perspective, and I feel that's wow. I wish that we would all learn to live love, learn that we're on this beautiful round ball, round-ish ball in the universe, all connected together with different backgrounds, but we're all connected. We need to learn that. And I also acknowledge maybe the libertarian thing has difficulty working in the grand scheme of things because it's like I can say that you have the right to believe what you believe, but if what you believe is that I don't have a right to believe what I believe, that's a problem. So
Yeah.
we need to learn that everybody is a little bit different. Children can grow up to be a little bit different. Know that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine. Now, I will say, do you, yes, oh my gosh, this is the one sentence. Is it that you really care to see me in your heaven with you? Or is there kind of an ulterior motive
Hmm.
as to why you're like, we need all gays to not be gay? Is it because you want to see me in heaven with you? Or is there possibly something else behind that?
Hmm.
Is complexity your 1 minute? Your one squared?
Yes. Wow. I don't even recall what I was going to say. Um. Yeah. As I believe I said it before, everyone is different, and in general, we all need to acknowledge that and accept it. Like if someone is, and obviously not speaking on myself, but if someone else in your, not even gonna say in your circle, someone else that you've come in contact with is gay, then let them be gay. They don't care, so why do you? That's what I.
I must give you a shout out for your little piece of Kiki Palmer delivery right there to the extent that you put that vocal variety in your delivery because you were like, if somebody's gay, then let them be gay. I'm like, yes, you better. All right, Kevin. Anyway, they ain't ready for you anyway. The hashtag Verse TV family question for the family is where do you feel that we would most benefit to have more Q plus representation? That's the hashtag Verse TV family question. Where do you feel that we would benefit to have more Q plus representation? Citibank butt plugs. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. That was just Zach Noe Towers is hilarious. It's like I love my Citibank butt. Anyway, I'm sorry. Let's go on to the next one. Share, subscribe, and share again. And share again. Thank you.